Welcome back to Senior Health Transformation, the channel where we help men and women over 50 reclaim their energy, strength, and independence using natural, science-backed methods. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been told that milk is your golden ticket to strong bones? That if you just keep drinking milk, you'll avoid fractures, joint pain, and osteoporosis? Well, here's the twist. Milk is not the only or even the best source of calcium for your bones. In fact, there are 7 powerful foods that beat milk in calcium and bring along bonus nutrients milk doesn't even touch. Nutrients that help your body absorb calcium better, calm inflammation, and actually make your bones stronger as you age. And here's the good news. These foods are easy to find, budget-friendly, and can transform your bone health in as little as a few weeks. Stay with me until the end because I'll also show you simple ways to add these foods to your meals every single day without feeling overwhelmed. Plus real-life success stories of seniors who turn their bone health around naturally. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, where are you watching from today, and which food do you rely on most for strong bones? I love reading your answers. Why this matters after 50. After 50, bone density starts to naturally decline. For women, menopause accelerates this process. For men, low testosterone does the same. The National Osteoporosis Foundation estimates over 54 million Americans have low bone density or osteoporosis right now. But here's the real danger. Most people don't notice until they fall. A broken wrist, a fractured hip, or even a small slip on the stairs can suddenly change your independence. Do you know the number one fear seniors share with me? It's not wrinkles. It's not gray hair. It's losing independence. Being unable to garden, travel, dance, or even carry your grandchild. But here's the powerful truth. You can rebuild bone strength at any age if you give your body the right tools. And calcium alone is not enough. You also need vitamin K, magnesium, healthy fats, and anti-inflammatory nutrients to help your body use that calcium correctly. So let's dive into the 7 unexpected foods that put milk to shame and show you how to use them. Food number 1, chia seeds, tiny seeds, big impact. Picture this, a tiny seed no bigger than a pinhead, yet it packs more calcium per gram than milk. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds give you 180 milligrams of calcium, plus plant-based omega-3s that fight inflammation and ease joint pain. Why does that matter? Chronic inflammation is one of the sneakiest bone destroyers after 50. By calming it down, you allow your bones to rebuild and your joints to stay flexible. Real story. Mela, a retired glass artist, was struggling with leg cramps and early signs of osteoporosis. Her doctor suggested chia seeds. She started sprinkling them into her morning oatmeal and smoothies. Within months, she noticed fewer cramps, better balance, and improved energy without changing anything else. How to use it? Sprinkle chia into yogurt, smoothies, oatmeal, or even salad dressings. No cooking, no fuss. Let the seeds absorb liquid overnight for a pudding-like texture that's easy on digestion. Food number 2, collard greens, Southern powerhouse. Collard greens are one of the most calcium-rich greens, 270 milligrams per cooked cup, more than milk, and easier to absorb. Unlike spinach, collards are low in oxalates, meaning your body actually absorbs the calcium instead of losing it. They're also rich in vitamin K, which directs calcium straight to your bones instead of clogging arteries. Example, Oswin, a 67-year-old jazz guitarist, thought milk was enough for his bones, but his bones showed otherwise. His dietitian introduced him to collard greens sautéed with olive oil and garlic, a recipe from his grandma's kitchen. 3 months later, his stiffness improved and his bone markers skyrocketed. How to use it? Steam, sauté, or add to soups and stews. Pair with olive oil for better nutrient absorption. Food number 3, tofu, plant protein plus calcium. Calcium-set tofu contains 250 to 800 milligrams calcium per half cup, more than double milk. But tofu isn't just calcium. It's also rich in isoflavones, plant compounds that mimic estrogen and slow postmenopausal bone loss. Real story. Brianni, a breast cancer survivor, stopped drinking milk and feared bone loss. She started eating tofu stir-fries 3 times a week. Not only did her balance improve during yoga, but her bone densities can also showed improvement. How to use it? Bake, scramble, stir-fry, or blend into smoothies. It absorbs flavors easily, savory or sweet. Food number 4. Sardines, tiny fish, huge benefits. Canned sardines with bones pack 325 milligrams calcium per 3 ounces, plus vitamin D and omega-3s your bones desperately need. Most seniors are vitamin D deficient, especially if you spend more time indoors. Sardines solve both calcium and vitamin D at once, something milk doesn't do naturally. Example, Ansel, a retired sailor, started eating sardines twice a week with lemon and whole grain toast. Within months, his vitamin D levels improved, his back pain eased, and he joked, "The fish I avoided saved my spine." Food number 5. Almonds, crunchy bone builders. 1 cup of almonds gives 385 milligrams calcium, plus magnesium and vitamin E, which protect your bone from oxidative stress and help calcium absorb. Even a handful a day, about 23 almonds, adds up. Almonds are also heart-healthy and anti-inflammatory, perfect for seniors managing cholesterol or joint issues. Tip: choose raw or dry roasted unsalted almonds. Add to oatmeal, salads, or enjoy as a snack with fruit. Food number 6. White beans, humble but mighty. White beans like navy or cannellini provide 160 to 240 milligrams calcium per cup, plus magnesium and potassium to help neutralize acid in the body. Acidic diets can leach calcium from bones over time. Beans help prevent that. They also stabilize blood sugar, protect heart health, and keep digestion smooth, all connected to bone health. Example, Soren, a retired construction worker, switched from heavy dairy to hearty white bean soups after a hip scare. 6 months later, his balance and energy improved, and his doctor reduced his supplement dose. Food number 7. Figs, sweet and strong. 5 dried figs offer 120 milligrams calcium, and they're naturally sweet, packed with fiber, potassium, and antioxidants that protect bone cells. Real story. Callista, a 62-year-old pastry lover, swapped pastry for almond-stuffed figs. Her cravings dropped, her blood sugar improved, and her bones can surprise her doctor. Key takeaway: strong bones equals strong life. Stronger bones aren't about avoiding fractures. They're about living life fully, dancing at weddings, hiking with friends, lifting your grandkids without fear. Milk is fine, but variety is better. These foods provide calcium plus the co-nutrients your bones truly need. Start simple. Add 1 or 2 of these foods this week. Build momentum. Over time, you'll feel stronger, steadier, and more confident in your own body. Welcome back to Senior Health Transformation, where every episode is designed to help you take back control of your health, energy, and independence using natural, science-backed solutions. Today, I want you to imagine this moment. You're playing with your grandchild in the backyard. You pick them up, twirl them around, and they laugh. No pain in your back. No fear falling. No worry about fragile bones. That's what strong bones really give you. Freedom to live fully. But here's the shocking truth. For decades, we've been told, drink milk for strong bones. Yet new research shows that milk isn't the only or even the best answer. There are food hiding in plain sight that give you more calcium than milk and come loaded with bonus nutrients, anti-inflammatory compounds, vitamin K, magnesium that milk simply doesn't have. Stick with me until the end of this video, because you'll learn the 7 calcium-packed foods stronger than milk for bones, how to use them daily with simple tips, no complicated cooking, real senior success stories proving it works, and 1 powerful mindset shift to keep your bones and confidence strong for decades. But first, let me know in the comments, where are you watching from, and what's 1 food you eat every day for your bones? Pause for viewer engagement. Part 1. Why bone strength declines after 50 for minutes. Let's start with this. Why do bones weaken as we age? After 50, 3 things happen. 1. Calcium absorption drops. The digestive system doesn't pull in as much calcium from food. 2. Hormonal shifts. Women lose estrogen during menopause. Men see a slow drop in testosterone. Both hormones protect bone density. 3. Inflammation rises. Silent inflammation weakens bones and joints over time. This isn't just about osteoporosis. Weak bones mean more falls and fractures, less mobility and independence, losing confidence in daily life. But here's the empowering truth. Bone tissue is living. It can rebuild at any age when you feed it right. Part 2. The problem with relying on milk, 3 minutes. Milk is fine for some, but it has 3 big problems for seniors. Many over 50 are lactose intolerant, causing bloating, gas, discomfort. Milk lacks key co-nutrients like magnesium and vitamin K that your bones need to actually use calcium. Excessive dairy may even increase inflammation in sensitive individuals. The good news? Nature gives us better options. Calcium-packed foods that nourish your entire body, not just your bones. Part 3. The 7 calcium powerhouses, main section, 30 minutes. We'll break each food into calcium amount, extra benefits, simple uses, and real-life success stories. 1. Chia seeds, the tiny powerhouse, 5 minutes. Calcium. 2 tablespoons equals 180 milligrams, more per gram than milk. Bonus nutrients. Omega-3s reduce inflammation. Fiber supports gut health. Protein supports muscles. Story. Mela, 62, struggled with leg cramps and bone loss. Adding chia to her oatmeal and smoothies daily gave her more energy, fewer cramps, and better balance in 3 months. How to use. Sprinkle on oatmeal, yogurt, smoothies. No cooking needed. Make overnight chia pudding with almond milk plus berries. 2. Collard greens, southern bone builder, 5 minutes. Calcium. 1 cooked cup equals 270 milligrams. Bonus nutrients. Vitamin K binds calcium bones. Low oxalates, better absorption. Story. Oswin, 67, a jazz guitarist, added sautéed collards with garlic and olive oil to his meals. His bone markers improved, stiffness eased, and meals reminded him of his grandmother's cooking. How to use. Steam, sauté, or add to soups/stews. Pair with olive oil for maximum absorption. 3. Tofu, plant protein plus calcium, 5 minutes. Calcium. Half a cup calcium set. Tofu equals 250 to 800 milligrams. Bonus nutrients. Isoflavones mimic estrogen. Slow bone loss. Plant protein. Story. Brianne, 59, a breast cancer survivor, feared bone loss after giving up milk. By adding tofu stir-fries thrice weekly, her bone scans and balance improved noticeably. How to use. Bake, stir-fry, scramble, or blend into smoothies. Absorbs any flavor you cook with. 4. Sardines, tiny fish, huge benefits, 5 minutes. Calcium. 3 ounces canned sardines equals 325 milligrams. Bonus nutrients. Vitamin D plus omega-3s, essential for bone plus joint health. Story. Ansel, a retired sailor, reluctantly tried sardines for his vitamin D deficiency. Within months, his back pain eased and energy returned. How to use. Eat on whole grain toast with lemon. Toss into salads or mix with pasta. 5. Almonds, crunchy bone boosters, 5 minutes. Calcium. 1 cup almonds equals 385 milligrams. Handful equals 75 milligrams. Bonus nutrients. Magnesium activates vitamin D. Vitamin E antioxidant. Story. Fiorella swapped cookies for cinnamon roasted almonds. Her cravings disappeared, blood sugar stabilized, and bone density improved. How to use. Snack raw or roasted. Add oatmeal, yogurt, or blend into almond butter. 6. White beans, humble but mighty, 5 minutes. Calcium. 1 cup cooked equals 160 to 240 milligrams. Bonus nutrients. Potassium reduces calcium loss. Fiber supports gut health. Story. Soren, 70, added white bean soups after a hip fracture scare. 6 months later, his energy and balance returned, and supplements were reduced. How to use. Add to soups, stews, chili, or mash into spreads. Use can for convenience. Rinse first. 7. Figs, naturally sweet bone support, 5 minutes. Calcium, 5 dried figs equals 120 milligrams. Bonus nutrients, fiber, supports digestion. Potassium, preserves calcium, antioxidants. Story, colors to replace pastries with figs stuffed with walnuts. Her sugar cravings eased, joints felt better, and bone scan surprised her doctor. How to use. Eat alone. Pair with nuts. Chop into oatmeal, salads, or smoothies. Part 4. The big takeaway. Beyond calcium, 5 minutes. Strong bones aren't about calcium alone. It's about synergy. Calcium plus vitamin D. Sardines. Calcium plus magnesium. Almonds, beans. Calcium plus vitamin K. Collards. And it's about lifestyle. Daily movement. Walking, light strength training. Sunlight. Natural vitamin D. Anti-inflammatory foods. Cut sugar, add greens and healthy fats. Part 5. 7-Day Bone Boost Challenge, 5 minutes. Challenge viewers. Day 1. Add chia seeds to breakfast. Day 2. Cook collard green for dinner. Day 3. Snack on almonds. Day 4. Add white beans to soup. Day 5. Try sardines on toast. Day 6. Eat figs as dessert. Day 7. Cook a tofu stir-fry. Invite them to comment their results after a week. Closing call to action, 3 minutes. Your bones aren't just about preventing fractures. They're your foundation for freedom. Freedom to garden, to dance, to travel, to lift your grandkids without fear. Start small, add 1 or 2 foods this week. Watch how your energy and confidence grow. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for weekly natural health tips. Share this with someone you love. They deserve strong bones too. Question of the day. Which of these foods will you try first this week? Fade out with inspiring music. And here's to stronger bones and a stronger you.